So good morning everybody, here is my CL500 AMG, and firstly I've been getting a lot of comments saying it's not an AMG, there's nothing AMG on it. Just to clarify, I'm not calling it an AMG, Mercedes did. So please stop saying it's not, because Mercedes say it is. Well, it is. I don't care what you think. Mercedes call it an AMG, I'm putting it in the title. I got this CL500 AMG for incredibly cheap. Got this for 1100 quid. Now, there's a reason why I bought this car. Two things is, one, it has a V8 and we all love a V8. Two, this has hydraulic suspension from standard. Now, although this car has a ton of issues which we still need to fix, one of them being a battery drain, so the battery's dead again. But there's one thing that does work on this car, and it's the hydraulic suspension. There's a few ways to lower your car, and I'm going to go into the positives and negatives about them. First of all, lowering springs, positive. Probably the cheapest one to do. You still maintain quite a soft ride, but the worst thing is you can't manipulate the ride height, you can't get it slammed or whatever. Coilovers, mid-range price, probably the best for handling. You can get a static look, but you can't go up and down. So it just, if you want that low look, you do have to sacrifice quite a bit. Air ride, probably the best thing for show cars, probably the worst handling out of all the ones you can get. But for most show queens, it's cool. You can raise up, get all the speed bumps, lower down. Bad thing about them is it's expensive. It's thousands of pounds. Now, if you're smart, you buy something with hydraulic suspension. I'll let you guys argue if you're smart for buying a car with a hydraulic suspension or not. You can buy these things. And these things are called lowering links. And some guys just made these in the back of his garage. To be honest, that's where they come from. And it's a little rod with a couple of ball joints, and that's about it. Now these cost me £20. And I can raise and lower the height of the car, still using a hydraulic suspension, by fitting these. So today, we're going to be fitting these and we're going to slam the car, and you can adjust these. There is a rod, you can make the car sit higher or lower, and it's 20 quid, mate. So we're going to fit these today. Now, I believe the car is on its middle setting at the minute, and the battery is dead, remember, so I can't raise it up or down. But the fronts actually sit okay, and the backs just horrendous. I'm going to get the old rods off and just compare them and see if I want to drop them anymore. Okay, so this has been a lovely car to jack it up straight from the side. The whole car just comes up sideways, so I'm going to do the left side together and then swap and do the other side instead of doing the fronts at the same time. Also, I've noticed, which is cool, there is a front central jacking point just behind the engine as well, which is awesome. I mean, I don't know what jack in the entire world can get under there, but there is one, so nonetheless that's pretty cool. So let's just get the wheel off. Gosh, size of them bolts. Are they long bolts? Someone had some spicy wheels on this. Would you look at this? No wonder the front sits lower. This is broke, and someone's just put a bit of fucking rubber. Literally, someone's put a little bit of rubber and 2 Jubilee clips. So this is where it gets confusing, okay? So the shorter ones go at the front. So I believe the shorter the rod at the front, the lower it goes, but the rear is opposite way around. The longer the rod, you know, the lower it goes. These come with like a ball joint here. This ball joint can be removed. It's a little tiny retaining clip that goes all the way around the outside. But apparently there's 2 ways of doing it. You can either change the whole rod itself, which in the instructions said it takes longer, and I don't know how I'm going to do that on the top. Or you can literally, in the instructions it tells you how to remove this ball joint, and then apparently you just pop the new ones on. So I've took this retaining clip off, and if I do this, I can pop out that ball joint. So if you see that now, basically that will just pop onto the new one like that, and it'll do the same at the bottom. I think you just use these if, you know, maybe that's absolutely knackered in there. Okay, I'm gonna give it a go. I think I just need to just pull that top one off with a little bit of might, but I'm scared because it's only a tiny little bracket. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So that is literally, okay, that makes sense. I just got a screwdriver at an angle and just popped it off pretty much. So now that's, okay, perfect. So that makes sense. So we've got to put the new one on there, and I've got to just pull this one off the bottom one, which should be quite simple now it's flopping around. Okay, the thing is I don't want to break this rod. Definitely don't want to break this plastic rod. Hang on, let's keep the arm like that with a screwdriver, and then let's push. There we go, got it. There we go. So that is the old rod, which is clearly snapped. Now this rod is a bit longer. I'm guessing it's snapped, and obviously it's just, you know what? Okay, since when were we so scared? I'm just probably going to put it on its lowest setting. So I've put the rubber thing on there, so ideally we just need to pop that back on, retaining clip. Let's take this one off. And then put the other side back on. And that's it, right? Am I missing anything? I don't even think so. We need to take this rubber thing off and put the new rubber thing on here, which is harder than it seems because these balls definitely seem to be a little bit fatter. Well, that's it. We're on. We're on. The rubber things are on. These are tightened up. The retaining clips are in. We're on. Like, that is the lowest setting as well. So it better be f***ing Sendy boy, mate, I tell you. Okay, we're coming to the back. So we've got the wheel off. You can see the arm just here. It's the bottom of the arm. And it's the top of the arm there. It's just fiddly. If I spin it, it should just pop off. Spin it all the way off. There we go. Got it. Okay, so I must have got it wrong. So it must be the same thing. The shorter this is, the lower it drops. Because I've put this like longer, and it's still not as long as the long arm. So I must have just been a bit of a stupid bastard. So I'm going to put this again as low as it can go. And then when my new wheels come and it's too low, then it's not hard to get them off, to be fair. So same again, just put this as low as we can and just pop it back on the back. So that is one side done. This one's all in, tightened up, retaining clips on the lowest setting. Well, pretty much the lowest setting I can, well yeah, no, the lowest setting, or what I think is the lowest setting. This one's on, again, what I think is the lowest setting. So I'm just gonna put the wheels back on, do the other side quickly off camera, unless something plays up. And then we need to actually go and get the jump starter from my mate's garage. He needs to go and borrow his jump starter. So I'll do this, go and get the jump starter started up, and then we can test the air suspension. So let me get that done quick. Okay, so it's all back on the floor. It's looking a bit weird now. Well, realistically, it's just not changed the ride height because obviously the hydraulics are in the same place as they were, I would think. So I'm hoping that when I turn the car on and just, you know, press the buttons, it's gonna level itself out. That's what I'm hoping anyway, unless I've got it completely wrong. I've just got the rears on full high. This side, I'm glad that this kit came with these extra ball joints, because this one, the bottom, is ruined. You can see it's just not moving at all. It's like rusted, rusted to it. So the bottom one, luckily it wasn't the top one, where it doesn't have a bolt on the other side, or it might be, I just couldn't see one. But this side just had a 10mm nut, cracked that off, and I just changed the whole thing. But same thing again happened on this side. Someone's just put a bit of rubber there. I don't even know if that's actually doing its bloody job, to be fair. I don't think it will. It's probably just not throwing sensor codes. But this is bent. That's because how tough it was getting that bottom one off. It was like trying to bend it and stuff. So I've got them all off. So now I'm just going to go and drive to Mate's unit, grab his jumper. I hope it's strong enough to start this, because this car's a beast. The battery's absolutely massive in it, and my jumper wasn't starting it. I am going picking up some wheels tomorrow. They are big 19s off a very luxurious brand. Okay, so I'm going to film. I'm just putting the battery on now, so I'm going to film from now. I'm not sure as soon as it's linked up if it's just going to reset itself, or I'm going to have to, you know, or I've done it all wrong and I put on, and it should be lower than this now. But I'm not. Let's just jump it. I'm gonna full raise it and then full lower it and see if it's actually working, because right now I'm not sure what the hell is going on, to be honest. Full high. Oh, something happened. I think it's middle. That's middle. But that's the highest setting. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, what's going on with the fronts? What's going on with the fronts? Oh my god. Mate, look at the back of it. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Okay, I reckon we need to make the front ones longer. Let me just go full low. Right, I'm gonna go lower. Wait, is that dropping on the front? Is that actually dropping on the rear? What's going on here? The back is on its arse. Right, something's going on here. We go all the way up. Like there's so much lift now, but we're not moving on the backs. Like, there is no movement on the backs whatsoever at all. Like, now we're just going like hydraulic stance, like full height at the front, which probably might look cool with some cool wheels. It looks like we've got hydraulics, but it doesn't look good, guys. Is it too low for it to work? Have I put them too low? Right, I've got a theory. I think it's gone that low on the back that it's gone past like the sensor's threshold, potentially, and it's that low that it just thinks it's broke and it's not coming up and down. So what I'm going to take them off and I'm going to raise them both similarly, quite a bit, quite high, and then see if it's working again. I do think, or part of me thinks, it might be that. Okay, so I've raised the rear arms, putting them back to like probably the highest that they could go. I'll start the car, and I pray now it lifts the back. Yeah, the backs are lifting. Okay, so that's now the highest setting. So that's what was up. It was too low. It was too low for it to make a reading. That's how high. That's how low it is now. I'm going to go a little bit lower. Okay, so this is the final result on the back. I could still go a lot lower than that, but the wheels we're getting are very big, so probably going to have to adjust them for the new wheels. So I'm not going to finalise it to the perfect millimetre, because there's frankly no points. When I get the new wheels on, it's I'm going to have to change it all anyway. But how much better does that look, guys, from the back? Oh yeah, miles better. But we need to sort the fronts, because for some reason not going low enough. Okay, so I've spent my time on this side keeping one of the new ball joints on the bottom, so I can just screw it into the arm. It's a lot easier to get it off than I keep prying it off that plastic, so I've done that. And considering I put these on the lowest and the car was mega high, I vaguely remember reading somewhere that one of them was the opposite way round. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make these longer and kind of go off the same with the back, you know, kind of what not full, but kind of like in between. I'm going to make these longer and see if that actually drops the car, because it was mega high a minute ago and there was slams, so there's no way. So I think I got it the wrong way around. I think I need to lengthen these. Okay, I've adjusted to where I think that might be good. So let's put the jumper on, start the car, see how it is. Okay, there we go. It's definitely lower. I feel like it's lower on this side. Oh my god, it looks sick. Oh my god, I mean, that is low, man. Ah, f it, what do you mean raise it? I'm not f***ing scared. This is on the slam tight. I'm a coilover boy, that's the issue. I'm like, oh, can't run like that. Maybe we can lift it. So yeah, let's take this side off and just go a couple higher, just so it drops in the front a little bit more and it matches that side. But oh my god, look how low it is. Boom, look at that, guys. Tell me it looks sick. Don't even need to, I already know. Okay, so here we go, they're fitted, it is low. I know how they work, which is the main thing, and I know how to adjust them dead easy. So I'm gonna leave it there now, because I'm not gonna be able to get good fitment with these wheels. I'm picking up some wheels tomorrow. I need to get the, they won't be going on tomorrow, so I need to get tyres, and I need to do like, I need to get the rebore, but I've kind of got this side nice and sitting low. Like, it is low. I can't wait to put the new wheels on. Literally can't wait, but I need to get some tyres and stuff. And then it's going to probably be a full day of making the fitment as good as possible, because the new wheels are extremely wide. So that is going to be the end of the video here. I'm going to go and edit this so I can get it up for you guys pretty damn quick. It looks so much better. I can't believe how cheap them things are as well. A bit fiddly. Again, them instructions didn't tell me anything about raising and lowering the car, etc. So they didn't really help that much, the instructions, but we got there eventually. £27, guys, £27, and I can slam it and raise it on a button. What a car. So yeah, love you all, and see you in the next one. This car's gonna be sick, I promise you.